Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our weekly Hofmann's Hot Dog Highlights, brought to you by the New York Bass Youth Program and the Hofmann Hot Dog and Sausage Company. Hofmann Hot Dog, making the world's finest handcrafted hot dogs since 1879. I don't know. I love saying that. I don't know why. But anyway, tonight on our program, we have two junior anglers. These guys are incredible sticks. Dom Bianchi, he was our state champ, our junior state champ last year, but because of COVID, couldn't represent us down at nationals. But he's got a partner this year, Ethan Hallen, and they came out on fire at our first junior tournament 2 weeks ago, actually, on Sandy Pond. These young anglers went out there and put over 17 pounds of fish in the boat. So I'm here with Mick the Stick Arn, and we're going to talk to these two young anglers about this tournament that we had, and just want to introduce them and then just kind of pick their brains on what they did. So how you guys doing tonight? How you doing, Dom? How you doing, Ethan?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. How did the tournament work out for you guys? Did you get off to a fast start, or was it like one of those tournaments where you had like one or two in the boat and then you put one in at the last minute? How did it start out for you guys?
At the beginning,
Go ahead.
It was a little slow at the beginning. We went to our first spot, we caught one, and then after that, we went to our second spot, and then that's where things started to get fired up.
Awesome. Dom, how did it work out for you? Was it were you getting a little worried there in the early parts, or, were you keeping your head up and kind of grinding it out?
We actually kind of came off pretty good because I think he caught one on the first cast of our first spot. And then I think I would say 20 minutes later, I caught one. Then we kind of moved to our next spot.
That's cool. So what were you guys, how were you guys catching them? Don, why don't you explain how you guys caught some of your fish throughout the day?
Most of our fish were caught on Senkos, either Texas or wacky rigged.
What were you guys casting at? Ethan, how are you guys casting them at like grass pockets or shallow, a little deeper?
There was a weed edge, and when we were practicing, they were right on the weed edge, but tournament day, they were more in the weeds feeding, so we figured that out.
Cool. No, that's awesome. That's some good stuff. What was the water temperature that day? Anyone remember? You guys were so focused on catching, didn't have to look into the details. I like it. Well, that's cool. So I know in Sandy Pond, it's a really shallow place. Obviously, like you said, a lot of grass and stuff like that. So a lot of the fish were spawning, in all sorts of phases of that. Do you think that any of those fish that you guys caught were, had spawned already or were going to spawn? Did you guys have any thoughts on that?
We thought that they were kind of either pre or in the spawn right now because we caught a couple that were spawning. One of our fish that actually was in our final bag he caught on a bed.
Nice, that's really cool.
Okay, what was big fish for you guys that day? Did you have a big anchor fish that kind of put you over the top?
Our fish were good fish. Our biggest one I think was 3.8, but there's no fish that was like, okay, this is a big fish, this is gonna set us up. But they were just all decent fish.
That's really cool. That's awesome. A good day. You love that when it happens. Sometimes when you get a 5-pounder, that's awesome, but you wish you had a bunch of 3s and 4s to go with it, to make it an awesome bag. But you guys obviously very clearly made the best of what you had. So the fun thing of every tournament that we ask guys about how it goes when we do these the Hofmann Highlight Show is, you guys have the luxury. You guys get a little 15-minute break to sit down and get some snacks and all that stuff. What was any funny stories or something goofy? Someone tripping the lake? That's usually the best story. But you guys got a good one. I see the smirks.
We had cookies, and my dad said that if we caught a fish, we could have the cookies. The one fish that we had marked him on a bed, but we kind of got up on him. We couldn't see him, so we marked him, and we went off, caught a couple more fish, and we came back. And then we had to cast him 4 times to finally get the fish and our cookies.
That's awesome. So you got the reward. That's why you guys caught him so well. Yeah, you had the big prize at the end. Who cares about first? We just want the cookies.
Now, this is the first year you guys fishing together as a team, correct?
Yep.
Do the way you fish kind of accent one another? Is one guy more of a finesse fisherman and the other one more of a power fisherman, or any styles or things like that that kind of accent one another?
We're both like good. We're good at the same stuff, but I think some stuff balances out with others. Like when we were bed fishing, I was casting at beds, he was frogging in the reeds. It was good mix,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
that's really good.
Yeah, whatever you guys are doing, it's working really well. You kind of blew that tournament up pretty quick there, and your first time together this year, and it was great to see.
Yeah,
So
another
now the big question is, you guys got this weekend, this Sunday, you have your second event of the season. That's on Onondaga Lake. What are you guys looking forward to that? Have you guys been out practicing this, this past weekend, or are you gonna go out this week maybe after school?
We went out practicing this week.
Nice. And how you guys feeling? Feeling good at least?
When we caught our fish, they were decent fish. We couldn't catch a lot, but they were decent fish where we found them.
That's cool. That's cool. So you guys are definitely looking to bring the heat and continue the pace, it sounds like, that's what we love to hear. So hopefully we'll see you guys qualify and earn the bid for nationals, and we'll see you guys go down south and kick some butt. That would be awesome to see. So do you guys got any other thoughts? Dom, I know your dad was right there. Does he have any thoughts as the boat captain?
I think the only thing I'd add is maybe two things. Both, sorry, can you see me?
Yeah.
Both kids stayed really focused all day, and I didn't know if they'd be able to do that, and they did really well. I was impressed. And the second notable thing was at the end of the day, all the competitors came together and really congratulated each other, not just Dom. The second place bag was really close and impressive. And all the kids just had a great time and worked together. And it was just that genuine feature that you don't maybe see as adults that you do see as the kids. And it was real pleasant. It's a lot of fun.
Well, kudos to you to, use the cookies to keep their mind in the game and keep them focused. By hook or by crook, we keep them in there. And just want to congratulate all three of you on a great tournament. We just wish you the best going into this weekend. We hope you, keep the heat on there and, win another one, and we'll get you back on here in a few weeks. You have anything else, Mike?
No, like I said, best of luck to you guys this weekend. We'll see you on Sunday, and see what you guys got.
Ethan, frosted brownies, what do you think?
Yeah.
Perfect. Make sure you bring one for the shoreline crew. I want one too.
Well, awesome. We want to thank, Dom, Bianchi for hopping on with us, and Ethan Hallen. Give a big shout out to the boat captain as well, Dom's dad. And we just want to thank everybody for tuning in to our Hofmann Hot Dog Highlights, brought to you by the Hofmann Hot Dog Company and the New York Bass Youth Program. I'm Chris Mashagna, the youth director, and this is Mick the Stick Arndt. And we're going to sign out for this week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in.